Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Now You Know Sports. We've had some difficulties with the video portion of our broadcast as we had we had some difficulties trying to get the camera going for you guys to get you guys the sights on the field tonight. District 36A softball as the Lady Longhorns United will traveled on this Friday early dismissal for the EPISD, and the Lady Eagles are up 7-0 already early on here in the bottom half of the. This broadcast is brought to you by Valdez Tire Record Service and, of course, our good friend Poncho Nevares Law Group. As we're trying to get you guys everything on the field. As you see, another run crosses the plate, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning, 8-0 already. I know the mercy rule. So, just to give you guys some tidbits on this game, as we look at for the Lady Eagles, third baseman, number 10, Rokia Moreno. The of course the Eagles and the Longhorns district foes in District 36A. Eagle passes 9-1 against United since March of 2019. They have a chance to extend the dominance today. The Eagles, of course, the game changed to 6 o'clock. Eagle Pass pitching has only allowed 3.7 runs per game this season. So United hitters have their work cut out. The last time these two met was, of course, April 2nd of 24, 5-0 and 8-2 last season in their 2 games in district play last season. We got Enrique Pang with us tonight as we give you the lineups for the teams. Yeah. Right now we have on first base, we do have
number 12,
Krista Ruiz, the second baseman, and a shot line drive into center field. So over to Rukia Moreno, the third baseman, a single as Coach Morin will come out to talk to her young pitcher, and now brings in number 9, which is Elizabeth Perez, the DP.
For sure.
What's going on, man?
Now, yeah, we're time to catch our breath, right? But that's how it is. That's what it is with technology. When it works, great.
When it doesn't
work, what do we do? We're going back to 1999. But no.
Yeah.
Glad to be back. Glad to be here. And I know it sounds redundant, man. Every time I say you come out here, you invite me out here, what we say, I'm excited. Well, yes, I'm excited because, again, I hear the buzz. I hear the buzz in every sport. There's always good things coming out of softball and baseball and all the different sports. There's always something good about that. And today, I mean, it's Eagle Pass Lady Eagle softball. When you hear that carries some weight to it, right? Because of the tradition that they've had so far. You've got fans that are directly related to the players, and then you've got fans that are just spectators that love the sport, and they know that they're put on a good show, right? I've heard a little about every player. Hadn't had a chance to see them till now. But now I'm glad I made it. I'm glad we got it up and running, and we're here excited to watch this game.
That was Tatiana Mejia in the circle. She, of course, they brought in the DP, Elizabeth Perez. So she's going to be the pitcher here in the bottom half of the first. And the cleanup hitter, Michelle Toralba.
Yeah. So might see some fireworks from her, right?
Yeah. Again, it's a senior-led team for Coach Coca Ruiz. We spoke, of course, Now we have lefty Perez coming in. Ball squirts away. Runners do advance.
Yeah, that's always tough. I mean, the coach just put you in. I mean, hey, this is just the first couple of pitches, right? But I mean, hey, if you're throwing him on the ground on the dirt, that's not good. It's your first batter you face, and mind you, it's a cleanup hitter, right?
Yeah, it's a cleanup hitter, and you know what she can do with the ball, and she puts it into the gap in right center field. One run will score, two runs will score. She gets a two RBI double.
Yeah, stand up double.
Stand up for Toralba.
Yeah. I mean, and we got a beautiful day today. That now it's a hitter's what is it breeze that we have today?
Yeah,
Sailing out.
it's sailing out. The wind is going, of course, I guess west to east.
Yes.
And going outside.
Yeah.
So Leija now coming in. This might be an early game as far as the exit.
Yeah. Early start
Early start.
and early exit. Maybe.
Yeah, early. Well, again, we don't know what's going to happen, but I mean, it's just one of those things where you got a team in coach in the Lady Eagles that again bring their whole infield is starters except for their pitcher. Their third baseman is committed. Shortstop is not a senior, but she's a sophomore, a junior. Sorry, a junior in Mia. I'll get you.
Mia Silva.
Yeah, Mia Silva.
Yeah. No, I mean all those girls have I mean I hear the buzz. I hear the buzz about these girls. They're doing great things, and again, I mean it shows it right now. It's 10-0, right? Barely barely the bottom of the first.
Yeah, the bottom of the first, and Perez here having trouble getting getting some strikes in. Want to thank our advertisers and draws a walk. Runner to third. Storalba over to first.
Will be Leija.
Yeah, Leija.
So now you got runners on first and third with 2 outs. Okay, 2 outs, bringing up number 13. Man,
Talk to Coach Morin for
Karina Gomez. Shout out to
so Karina Gomez. Gomez,
shout out to
a
her.
returner, played first base last year. Now in left field. Lefty matchup. Sees that ball low. Want to thank everybody that joined us. Sorry that we took a little bit of time, but our camera gets it like I said. That one catches the outside corner, throw to third, not in time. Toralba gets back. In the circle, we got Sofia Torres, who last year in that playoff game, in that playoff series, she did exceptionally well coming in as a freshman. Of course, they lost in that first round. That one lifted, going back, and at the wall.
Yeah.
And she put a charge to that one. 2 runs will score.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it's safe to say that 1 through 9 can all hit.
Yeah.
Right? Can all hit. I mean, it's just they're putting on a hitting clinic. You're in the bottom of the first. This is that's scary. I mean, this is a second game in district play.
No, this is they've already played some games in district.
Okay.
They're actually sitting like 3-0 if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, there you go.
So
no surprises then.
There's no surprises.
And the lineup, I think, has
gone around a couple of times already. This is the.
I mean, it's always trouble when the coach has to sub the pitcher and the top of the bottom of the first.
Yeah,
that's not a good indication right there.
Well, I mean, she's been able to move the ball in and out, as far as placing it, but they're barreling every ball. Wow. That one's rocket up the middle into center field, and Gomez will stay put at third. But again, barreling each ball.
Yeah, that was number 11.
As they beat Alexander, yeah. That's the short. I mean, the catcher. They beat Alexander. Team is batting 391 as a team. On base percentage is 533. It's oddly enough that the well, this is just against Alexander. They beat him 7-1, but
Yeah.
the,
Wow. There's another hit.
that's another hit into center field.
Wow.
Another run scores an RBI.
Yeah, it's an RBI fest. RBI fest. But and I mean the pitchers don't. I mean I can't blame the pitcher. The pitchers is making them or giving them a chance to hit. Right.
Yeah,
They just got to make the plays. But it's hard to make plays when these girls place the ball in gaps and
yeah,
in places where there's no player to make the play. So
exactly.
man, so what do you say there? Now it's 13-0, right? And now mind you, it's still 2 outs. 2 outs.
Yeah, they're 2-0 in district.
So it's a battle of undefeateds.
Well, no, they're no. I don't know what United. I got to check United's schedule, but for Eagle Pass, they did beat Alexander in 7-1, and I believe they beat Medina Valley 13-9 over at Medina Valley, and that's a new a new foe coming in. But that's they got United South on the 19th at United South, and then they come home against Del Rio on the 20th. That one to the shortstop takes care of that one, and that retires the Lady Eagles here in the bottom half of the first, 13-0 here. This lead already.
Wow.
I mean, but top half.
The Lady Eagles do have the score in the bottom of the first inning, 12 runs on them. There was 2 errors and 2 runners left on base.
So is it 12 or 13? Because he said 12 runs on. It's got to be 13 runs.
Yeah, it's 13. 13. He didn't account. He didn't account for the that last one. I mean, I'm telling you, it was almost every hit was a score. Hit and score, hit and score. I mean, it's great. You love seeing that. But I mean, what the other team is well, they only had one chance to bat, right? We'll see what they do here. Maybe they pick it up. And I mean, it is softball, and you have all the time in the world. You know, all the time in the world. You just gotta, work the pitcher and see if you can earn some runs. And you never know. Might do a rally and end up maybe if not winning, giving them a game. But right now, I mean, it's tough. If it's your first game watching the Lady Eagles, you're like, wow, right?
Yeah, you're
WOW WOW game.
Yeah, it was an early start. We're sorry that we couldn't get our camera up and running, and without the camera up and running, well, we can't give you the feed, and now we know what we need to do next time.
Situations.
Yeah, well, not even. I'm just gonna stop doing that unless I really have to. But
yeah. Hey, I don't know. That's ours. Yeah.
So Karina Gomez is over and left. So 13 runs on what was it? 7 hits. I didn't even know how many hits there were. No errors, and was there 2 left on base or 1 left on base?
I believe it was 1 on third. Yeah, as a strike is called for Lisbeth Bettis, right?
Yeah.
Actually,
it's number 6 for
Tatiana Mejia.
Yeah, well, the Lady Eagles last year were 10-0 in district. They were 20-9 overall. They that one popped up as Silva camps under it for out number 1.
Yeah.
As we see the O'Connor game, the first game was in San Antonio. They lost a heartbreaker 4-2.
Wow.
They were in that game and then when they came home, that first game they went off. I think it was back to back jacks in that first inning, and that they exploded for 12 runs and it ended up winning 12-5. And then the second game, the bats cooled down, and O'Connor's hitting, just was stifling too. They were able to get get on the board and keep the pressure. So again, it's just one of those things where you look at the situation and they this team was in the playoffs last year. The young lady that's in the circle, she did pitch in the playoff series and did well. Of course, we're also not seeing Emily Valdez, who was going to be their ace pitcher. Of course, they lost last year. They lost their uh, their senior pitcher last year.
Oh, it's a hard shot. Foul ball. Thank God we have the net, right?
Yeah,
That foul ball is brought to you by.
Valdez Tire Record Service.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, they're going to need some help right now. They're needing some help. Valdez, can we get you out here and helping United? But you know what? I'm going to say I was speaking to some of the camera crew up there for the United team,
For United.
and they were like, "Yeah, our trip over here was really warm. You know, coming out here. I mean, no joke. We didn't talk about the weather today.
Oh, it is beautiful. That one, as Moreno will charge it at third over to first for
Yeah.
out number 2,
Yeah, making it look easy.
making the routine look easy.
Yeah. It's number 13.
It's not. I mean, Alyssa Gomez did play center field last year. Toralba did play right field. So Toralba's a senior. We got Krista Ruiz, also a senior. The catcher Torres,
Mm,
as she tried to slap her way on.
yeah. I mean, she's got some speed to her pitches. So a
Yeah,
little
she
slap will
does.
get it over for a base hit, but you're gonna need a lot of those, right?
Yep.
She's getting them by them today, and she's placing them. She's picking. She is hitting her spots, and she's hitting the speed. I mean, that's just tough. But I mean, patience. I guess baseball, softball are games of patience. You don't have it, you won't be so successful batting.
That one fouled off.
Got a piece of that.
Man, I was able to. I was able to carry that game last year. I broadcasted the game. Um, and that O'Connor series, is that one swings
Swings and a miss.
and miss.
Yeah, it's out number 3. I'm glad the temperature's now down to 93. Having it been at 101 this afternoon, I was like, wow, that sounds like a radio station. That does not sound like the weather report. Not in March, not in spring break, right? You say spring break, we're spring break ready.
Yeah,
And
everybody's ready for spring
Got
break.
their flip flops, their shorts, right? Man, or maybe that's playing into United's gameplay today,
Yeah.
right? Just trying to get done with this and start your spring break already. But then again, none of these teams have spring break. They will be playing during the week, and so not a complete spring break. But
Well, for Eagle Pass, they're starting spring break. For United, they're coming back from spring break.
are they?
Yeah, they're in spring break right now.
Oh, okay.
So they actually next week they're gonna be back to school. Their spring break was already this week.
Yeah.
So for Eagle Pass, they're starting their spring break, and next week they got a couple of games.
Yeah, and I'm not going to ruin the surprise, but I already saw the schedule for next year, and it's changed again. The
Oh,
spring break
really?
won't be the same.
They won't be the
They
same.
won't be the same. It'll be kind of early next year. Kind of early.
Really?
But yeah, sometimes you get okay. So today we got the spring break, and it felt like summer. It felt like summer. It didn't feel like spring break. It felt like summer. But there's years when we've had spring break early.
Yeah.
And it's felt like still winter or part of winter. It's like wow. So
Yeah.
I know. So we got bottom of the second, right? 13-0. They've got to score at least 3 to stay in the game. At least 3. But if the Lady Eagles do the same thing they've been doing, my God, watch out. Watch out. It'll be interesting and see what adjustments they made, because again, it's about adjustments, it's about matchups.
There was no runs, no hits, no errors, right, in that second inning. 13-0.
Yeah, it was all 1-3,
Yeah.
3 up, 3 down kind of deal. Yeah.
So we go to the bottom half of the second inning. I don't know what it is.
Shrimp cocktail.
Oh, really?
So
Nice.
you can try it. Because I know last time you didn't.
You brought.
You were hangry.
Oh, I wasn't hangry. I'm never hangry.
Yeah.
And number 6 is in the circle for
brought you all the goodies.
Man.
Saying, man, I know. Like I got out of school, went ran some errands, and then we're here um, with this early game.
Yeah.
I appreciate it though. An early game is it's always good.
Yeah.
Strike is called. Now you got a blackjack to 21.
Mm-hmm.
21 the count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No outs. Mm,
That one's again
yeah. Up high and
the
outside.
leadoff hitter, Mia Silva.
I know she can hit too.
Oh yeah.
She can hit. So she's got the hitters count, right?
Yeah.
Three-
3 balls, 1
balls, 1
strike,
strike.
31. As Perez will deal
Mm,
a ball in the turf.
yeah.
As the sun sets here at the Student Activity Center, the sun shade is partly, as far as the pitcher's face, kind of creeping. So, and Krista Ruiz with the runner at first. She sees a high ball one over to first, not in time.
Yeah, I don't think so. I saw that form and it was not going to be in time as we
Yeah.
as we see Coach Gustavo Gonzalez.
Yeah, Gonzalez over at first.
First base, right? Speaking to his players out there.
That one
Oh.
ripped right at the hands of the left fielder. And for
Wow.
the first out of the inning,
Wow, you see that? I mean,
yeah, she ripped it on the spot there. 200 to right field, 200 to left field, 200 to dead center with the power gaps. I would say about what, also 200, but you got a 15-foot wall from
maybe
from
about-
power gap to power gap.
yeah,
About a 10 to 15-foot wall,
yeah,
12-foot wall.
I'm gonna say maybe 10, and then the other one's maybe about 7, 8 feet.
Yeah. First pitch to
Foul ball.
Moreno, fouls it off, and that's the Valdez Tire record service.
Foul ball. Yeah, I mean, there's contact being made at every pitch. I mean, I would hate to be in the pitcher circle opposing or facing the Lady Eagles because no matter what you're doing, they're hitting. They're gonna find it. I mean, they're and I like the fact that they're disciplined. They're hitting, but they're not swinging at everything.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes a big difference, a world of difference in how you play or how successful you're going to be. So, yeah, she took the strike. And you got your
1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sorry.
Yeah.
1 out. Runner at first is Silva. Perez in the circle for Coach Morin. That one to the second baseman. 4. And could not get it out of her glove. Was trying to flip it to the shortstop.
Yeah.
To Rodriguez, Regina Rodriguez. That's Perez. Desi Perez over at second was trying to flip for the 4-6-3 double play, but wasn't able to get it out of her glove.
Yeah.
And that puts runners at first and second. That's an E4.
Yeah. So you got runners on first and second, 1 out, and you got Torralba coming up to bat.
Yeah, Torralba again, who laced the.
Just lit him up earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Outside misses ball 1.
But you know what I also like what I've seen? I mean, I've only seen half an inning, right,
Yeah.
of them hitting. But I like that they're not swinging for the fences. They can, but they're hitting for hits. That's just what it is.
Yeah, Torralba swung out of her britches on that one, man. She was thinking 200 dead center field on that one.
Well, so we got a 1-1 count for Torralba. She's waiting for hers, and everybody ready.
1-1, Silva. That one again finds some green over in center field and right center, and another hit for Torralba.
Yeah, wow.
And bases loaded for Leija,
Okay.
Krista Leija.
Yeah, perfect scenario for a home run, but you don't need it, right? A hit will score it. So 1 out still with bases loaded. Wow.
Your batter now, cleanup hitter. No, excuse me.
So Torralba,
First baseman, number 9, Clarissa.
so Clarissa Leija.
Yeah.
On base percentage for Torralba is 1,000. Batting average 1,000 for Torralba. I guess she's been perfect all this. I mean, when you go 3 for 3 or 4 for 4,
And you're the fourth batter.
and you're the fourth batter. Yeah, Karina Gomez is batting 682 on the season. Ruquina Moreno She's batting 538.
Yeah. And I tell you, I mean, we think we had that talk the other day about stats.
Yeah.
If you stat it, it's going to show and it's going to matter. It's going to matter to the player. It's going to matter to you. And it's something. It's the stats always should be something that's conducive to what you're trying to do. You're not going to stat something that just for
And
for
Leija
kicks.
draws a walk,
And a run will score.
and a run will score, making it 14. Now the run rule, there is a run rule. I think you have to get into the third.
Yeah, with 10. Where is it? No, 15.
15 after 3, I think.
Yeah. So they still got a little bit of life, but man, I haven't seen much.
Well, home runs. Krista Ruiz has 2, and Moreno has 1. So, and first pitch she sees over to shortstop. Shortstop Perez Rodriguez comes home to Pompa, and Caitlin Pompa actually is probably the sister of a basketball star back in 2018 from United. Big basketball player, believe it was Carlos Pompa, who played at United for that one ripped
Yeah.
into left field. 1 run will score.
Stay all the way to the wall.
2 runs will score as that one gets all the way to the
What are they
wall.
doing? They're backing him up. They could have had more, but hey, coach said just wait. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, I think it's the spring break jitters that they got.
Really?
Because, I mean, that play was there, but then all of a sudden we see it hit the wall. I mean, it was on her hand, right her glove, played it correctly. We said, okay, she stopped it. I mean, you can't do much about hitting the gaps. I mean, they've been hitting the gaps today.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
That was
today.
Torres, the catcher, and she'll get a courtesy runner for the catcher, and that's number 5, I believe.
Yep.
Itzel Luna.
Yeah.
Of course, sister of the quarterback Luna from a couple of, but what, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, somewhere in there. Ricky Luna, Ricardo Luna, Ricky. You remember him? Quarterback for the Eagles.
I want to say yes. I want to say yes. I don't know. If
That one lifted by Gonzalez.
There you go.
And
I'm talking
again,
about the spring break jitters.
that one all the way to the wall.
I'm telling you that. And the left field.
Elisa Gonzalez is actually our interim chief of police's daughter, Amy Gonzalez.
Cool. I love that intro song.
16-0 already here in the. She's a senior. Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, man.
That one bit of high.
Just a bit outside? No, just
No. Well, next week, I know the Eagles play here at home. The schedule. What the schedule looks like. That one fouled off.
Okay, and that is a
Valdez Tire Record Service foul ball. So for the Eagle Pass Eagles, they're in Medina Valley tonight. Tuesday, they're in San Antonio against Davenport. We might go up there on Tuesday. Nah, I don't think so. Might stay here. Wednesday on the 19th, they have Central Catholic, who, of course, Central Catholic went to the TAPS state championship, the Buttons.
Yeah, for sure.
A year ago.
They always have respectable programs in any sport that they have.
Yeah. 17-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Wow.
Central Catholic a year ago.
So they've got the batter with 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 balls, but let's see if she can pull this out.
And that one misses inside.
Full count now.
So Central Catholic, just as we look ahead to baseball. That one is fouled. Coach Matt Flores. Yeah, I was trying to. But yeah, a year ago in 23-24, which was last school year, they made the run. And
another foul ball brought to you by
Valdez Tire Record Service. So they beat. They made that run. They beat Concordian Lutheran. They in 2 games. They beat Antonian Prep in 3. Saint Piz X. That one rifled foul. Um, so they won the. If I'm mistaken, yeah, they did win the. That one gets
Hard hit.
past, and coach is going base to base.
Yeah. Yep. I guess we're just trying to see get some reps for everybody, right? But
Yeah,
yeah, per left fielder. I mean, no matter what shot, what hit they go to on the left side is ending up either at the left fielder or at the fence. I mean, they have their work cut out for them today. They're all hitting today.
Now batting for Eagle Pass.
As the score now 17-0
yeah.
with 2 outs.
Don't forget, guys. Also, next week, Friday, we did get the details as the Eagle Pass Eagles soccer team are headed to Church Clemens
Oh wow!
as they're going to play at their home because they're playing Church in the
Oh.
first round of the playoffs.
Didn't they play Judson? Oh, they had a playing with Judson for
No,
soccer.
no.
No?
Who?
I saw,
Oh, Church.
Clemens, yeah.
I believe so. I think
had
they
like a
did have
plan?
a yeah,
Which is a good I guess scouting tool
yeah.
for the Eagles if they want to look at that.
The last time that the Eagles soccer team made it to the playoffs was 2005, 20 years ago, when their head coach was a sophomore.
Dang.
Ray Reese was a sophomore,
Mhm.
and soccer has been his kind of love.
We got a strike
As
ball.
we get that's Ladero hitting right now. I
Yeah.
guess we're getting into the um, into the bench.
Yeah, so now you got 0-2, and I guess that's why coach is asking the players to hold off at the base, right next
Yeah.
base, trying to get some reps for his players.
Messages outside. So when you look at their, of course, like I mentioned, Moreno, she's a senior. Then you got the junior in Mia Silva, and then you got the senior in Krista Ruiz, and you have a I think she's a senior also, first baseman Leja, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, it should be
Karina Gomez is just a sophomore. Sienna Torres, the catcher, she's a senior. Elisa Gonzalez is a senior. Elisa Gomez, the center fielder, she's a sophomore or junior, I believe, classification. I gotta go check and see on.
you see a base on balls there, man.
Yeah,
You got a walk, run scores, base is still loaded.
base is still juiced.
Now the still now you got 2 outs. It's 17-0. It's man, it's tough, mentally tough on the pitcher and the players as well.
Okay, so I think we do it here. Okay, so yeah, you got
Luna,
yeah. So
sophomore.
yeah, so I
Check.
was mentioning Elisa Gonzalez is a senior. Anissa Elizondo is a senior. So he's got 1, 2. Oh, Jasmine Ladero is a senior. Michelle Toralba is a senior. Sierra Torres is a senior. That one
Wow,
ripped to right field
Yep.
and again
between
base to base.
first and second.
Actually, base is still loaded
Yeah,
as Coach Morin will come out.
it's calling time.
So you got, like I said, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 7 seniors.
There'll be a pitching change.
Yeah, another pitching change. So 18 comes in. Oh no, 18 is gonna come in for number 12.
So both coaches doing some playing time for their benches, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's great if you're down by a lot. I mean, that's still fine. You're gonna need the experience down the road. Now, you lose this game, you might win the next one against them in the series. And even if you don't, um, what is it? And even if you don't, it'll still be a good experience for the playoffs because I mean, there's still if say Lady Eagles win their first place, you
What
still got
happened
second,
there?
third, and fourth. I believe the game was called.
No, it wasn't called. No, I think something happened to where they got the third out or an out or something like that. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah. I think that might be the ball game.
No, it's not. They're gonna go out there where but you got to play
At least three?
at least 3 or 4.
Wow, I'll tell you what, I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. I've been seeing them click on all cylinders. It's not necessarily 100% perfect, right? But today, it's been good. It's been good, and I like what I see from the Lady Eagles. Lady Longhorns. I mean, the one game doesn't define you.
No,
That's
it
all I'll say.
doesn't.
They'll take a loss today, maybe, possibly, and just come back a winner and turn out a winner next time. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Sofia Moreno, and doing the connection now, number 4, Sofia Gomez.
Yeah. So you get
Jackson Adedo.
Yeah, so
So you
they're
gotta
making some
shuffle.
changes. Yeah.
a shuffle around for playing experience. It's great. Yeah, we're seeing some changes for the Lady Eagles. Um, and like I said, there's nothing like playing experience, meaningful playing experience.
Yeah.
As we see, coming into bat is number 5 for the no number 9 for the
Lady Longhorns.
the Longhorns.
Okay. We have number 7 coming in for
WS
Viva.
Beth Bettis.
Number 19 coming in for Carita Leja. Number 5 coming in for Karina Gomez. And number 16 coming in for Elisa.
So
Mm. Swing and a miss. And that's her first strike. So you got a 1-1 count.
so number 9 is hitting the pitcher Elizabeth Perez. Swinging the miss, strike 2.
Yeah, it's a little high, but she swung at that. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. You can't help out the pitcher. You can't help out the pitcher.
Well, I mean, she's the pitcher's doing what she has to do. She's moving the ball around all in the zone. You know, right there, she paints that outside corner, gets Perez swinging. But again, when you have a team like this, and you were expecting a young lady in Valdez to come in and do a job as far as to pitch, she gets hurt over the summer. Not over the summer, but she gets hurt and she's not able to play. But you have an experienced lefty pitcher in Torres, Sophie, who gave you great innings in the playoff series last year.
Sure.
And then you have Moreno that can pitch. You have Elisa Gomez, the junior center fielder that can pitch. You have other girls on the team that can pitch. You also have Gomez,
Yep.
one of the Gomez sisters, as far as Karina and her, that also pitch.
Yep.
Like, you have people,
Hitters and pitchers.
yeah. So
You're
I mean,
blessed to have both.
exactly.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that'd be an accurate description, right? How do we describe this team? Blessed, because they can hit and they can pitch. Right.
Yeah.
If you can't do it hitting, you can do it pitching. So now you got a 1-1 count with 1 out for the batter. 17-0.
Is it 17-0?
Yes, 17-0.
We're in the top of the third.
Yeah.
She misses that outside corner.
And we're gonna call that a blackjack. 21's a count. for the batter. This blackjack is brought to you by
Valdez Tire Record Service.
Damn, Valdez doing
And
everything.
Nevada's Law Group.
Andale.
Yeah. That one lifted right side and foul.
Yeah, foul ball. Yep.
So we're at the top of the third. And that one catches that outside corner for strike 3.
Called third strike.
Yeah, called third strike. And that's the change at the plate. That's Sofia Gomez catching. So again, you have her come behind the plate and catch. So you give Torres, her to go to third, and then you have also another shortstop. That one catches, misses outside,
just
a bit outside.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I would have. I don't know. It's a 50-50 ball, but it would maybe right outside. Ball one.
Misses high.
Yeah, so it'll be ball 2 now. 2-0 the count. 2 outs. See if this player puts it in play, and we'll get to see some
defense.
Yeah, some throw put outs and at first.
That one ball.
Still the ball. So now you got a 30.
So you got number 10 hitting. That's Desi Perez, the leadoff hitter for United here. 17-0, 2 outs, top of the third. And that one right down Main Street.
Yeah, strike called. So you got a 3 balls, 1 strike. She was waiting for it. I mean, I don't think
they have 19-0 as far as so I guess the game changer.
Okay, there you go.
That one up the middle was the shortstop, number 5, Itzel Luna.
Yeah. So runner on first now with 2 outs, and to the plate will be number 1, I believe, number 1 for the Longhorns. That is
center fielder number 1, Red
Perez, which is a center fielder for the Lady Longhorns.
We'll get a time called.
Time is called.
Yeah.
So they're gonna flip flop, I believe.
Right in center.
Yeah. That's Jasmine Ladero is gonna go to center. And they're playing Perez, Red Perez, the lefty, to slap towards the left side. So they got nobody behind as they brought in also
nobody in right field.
Yeah, Reese is, you got Toralba kind of in center field, actually right behind second base. You got Anissa Elizondo over at first base, the lefty.
Yeah.
That one rifle, Torres snags it out of the air.
Wow.
Hot corner. Ball game 19-0.
Wow. Yeah, I mean they knew something we didn't. Right? Everybody was shifted to the left.
Yeah, everybody was shifted to the left, but man, that was I have not been. I think we took longer in trying to get set up the camera than we should have just set it up the way we have it right now, and forget about it. But yeah, 19-0 the score. They what a game to set themselves up for next week.
Yeah.
We'll get you guys the final thoughts. And again, it's one of those games where they came in, they did their job. They're 3-0. Yeah, Game Changer has it at 19-0.
Yeah. Well, and then they have the scoreboards now 21-0.
See? So,
yeah, but I mean, hey, who's counting?
Yeah, who's counting?
It's too much. A shout out to Justin De Los Santos, right, asking for the score.
Yeah.
Like it's too much to count, Justin. Just
There was a lot. There
we
was
ran
a
out of
lot.
paper. Ran out
Yeah,
of ink.
we ran out of everything.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for joining us, and we're sorry that we kind of gave you, you know, part of the game, but like I said, we had some difficulties. We also got moved from our spot and stuff like that, so we had to have a sit down with our athletic director just to kind of clarify what's going on and go from there. But we want to thank you, Pang. Enjoy your spring break. I know we're going to be busy spring break.
Yeah,
I know
for
that
sure.
I got to check the schedules, put a schedule together, and yeah, Baldes Tire Record Service.
But I will say this: the game only lasted 3 innings.
Yeah,
Only
three
three
innings,
innings.
and we're not even at an hour. We're not
Yeah.
even in an hour.
Wow. And the intro, the little prodigy team that came out there,
Yeah,
had their moment, and I mean that was probably longer on the field than they spent today.
yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it's not for United to hang their heads down low because I
No.
mean, hey, one game again doesn't define you. It was today. Shake it off. And I always told you that when you lose, and especially if you lose by a lot, the next game, watch out. Whoever they play next, I mean, we should track it right and see how they do against the next opponent.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you a fight, and Equal Pass looks good. But as a coach or as a what is it? As a coach or as a trainer, you don't want the team to be so confident where they say, you know what, we're good, coach. That's it.
Yeah.
No, never, it's never enough. It's like that store, which I'm not going to name, right?
Yeah.
Never stop improving. You never stop improving. You got to be a scholar of the game
Yeah.
and try to just better. What did I do wrong? What can I do better? What did I see that I didn't see? Here and there.
Nevares Law Group. Want to thank Nevares, Poncho Nevares, 780 East Rio Grande Street. Make sure you call him up if you're hit by a 18 wheeler.
Yeah, for sure.
Go, call him up.
Yeah.
Hit him up. Make sure, don't forget, also Thursday we got our overtime sports show. Also, we got check out the podcast that's lets the community know what they need to know. It's Now You Know Eagle Pass with Ruben Camarillo and our good friend Veronica Peña. They're starting their every Friday on Facebook, but on Facebook Live and YouTube. So once again, make sure you check them out. They are, giving the community some news and entertainment. Of course, myself and Pang, we bring you all the sports. We got soccer. I know we're gonna go cover in San Antonio, so we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go up there. We're gonna go call that game. That's a playoff game against Clemens.
Yeah.
So they got everything. Coach Ray Reese called me and said, "Hey, we're gonna play at 7 on Friday." So I was like, "Great, wonderful." So I'll probably leave about noon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take a half a day.
So I have not make sure that everything's
Yeah.
set. Nobody gets moved around.
Exactly. Nobody gets moved around and all that good stuff, and
Yeah.
we get to do all the stuff that we need. Don't forget the Overtime Sports Show on Thursday. Chance and Lee's, 1296 Dora Boulevard. We were there yesterday. We thank Coach Jaime Flores and Pat Hernandez. We talked some golf, the links,
Always fun.
and
Always fun.
they had a lot of
That's
great.
my plan. That's my spring break.
That's your spring break.
It's golf as much as you can.
Golf, yeah.
Especially with this weather, you got to enjoy it.
I know.
Got to enjoy this weather.
Now you know sports. We want to thank our producer also, who's manning the manning the production booth at home.
For sure. Yeah. If you can do it, why not?
He's doing all that stuff from home, man.
Great. No, it's a big help.
Right.
All the
But guys, thank you once again. Valdez Tire Record Service, 522 North Pierce Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Make sure, guys, if you want to advertise your business, I'm sorry I'm late. If you want to advertise your business for the playoff game, make sure you call me up, 830-968-2010. We got some great deals on advertising this coming week. So make sure you guys call me, 830-968-2010. Don't forget, we're going to be registering for Eagle Pass Little League. They're there today, right now, from 6:30 to 8:30, I believe, over at the complex. So make sure you guys go register kids from 4 to 16 years old. So thank you once again.
Now, one thing
What's up?
I had to ask you is who you giving the game ball to? Because remember, I know we did last time, but I'm saying, is it a shared game ball today?
No,
Are you
it's
sure?
not. You got to give it to Torres, man.
To
She
the
came,
pitcher?
yeah, to the
Yeah.
pitcher in the circle.
Well,
I mean, no hitter.
for sure.
Well, no, one hitter.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, she got a one hitter, but
yeah.
I mean, she
But
dominated.
dominant, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
dominated, and I mean, yeah, you can say it was a collective win because everybody came in and hit. But I mean, come on, you got to give Torres her due, man. And to be a sophomore in the circle, saying, you know what, it's up to me.
Yeah.
Uh,
And dominate for 3 innings, mind you, right?
exactly.
Just
For my
lift that
camera
record.
crew, Giselle, and Maddie, and for my camera operator, excuse me, for Catch the Only Sports Show, the guy who only knows sports, Freddie and the gang, on Thursday. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, producer. For Enrique Pang, my co-host, and my color commentator, as we get ready for next week, we gotta send I guess, our broadcast schedule of what we're broadcasting
Yeah,
to
put
the
it out
school
there.
district.
Yeah.
So, but thank you again for my camera operators. Like I said, for Enrique Pang, I'm Freddie Rea. Thank you for watching Now You Know Sports on Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. On Facebook, make sure you like, share, as your Lady Eagles win it 19-0 against the visiting Lady Longhorns. Thank you once again. Till next time, keep talking sports. Now you know sports. Now you know.